Okay, today we're going to learn how to scan in some documents, some photos, slides, and negatives using the Epson Perfection V500 photo. Using a MacBook Pro. So we're going to start off with the basics, power the computer up. You're going to take the power cord into the back, it only fits in one hole, and plug that guy into the wall. The USB cord should be plugged into the back of the scanner, and the other end of the USB cord should be plugged into the computer. On the side of the scanner is the on switch, so we're just going to go ahead and turn that on. Now from the dock, that's this toolbar down here that has all your applications, you are going to launch the Epson Scan program. When it hops, that means it's open. Now let's get our materials ready to scan. We have some slides, we have some newspaper clippings, and some photos. So what we're going to do is open up the scanner bed, and we're going to place what we want to scan face down, lock that in position, and then close the scanner. Now when we set up the scanner, that we told it to, once it scans an image, to go ahead and place it in the scans folder within our pictures folder. But to access that finder window, just click anywhere on the desktop and just go File, New Finder Window. And that way we can navigate to that folder. And it was going to scan them sequentially. So there is our scan. Now to make photo adjustments, we're going to click on the iPhoto application. We're simply just going to go to File, Import to Library, find our way to the Scans folder, which it already is since last time we did it. Select the image we want to import, and select Import. And after we've imported, it's going to, the photo will, or photo or photos will appear in the last import folder. So to keep our photos organized, we create albums here on the left, and we would just click and drag that into the folder that we want to keep it. So if you go to the folder, there is our scanned image. Now once we have our scanned image in, we can choose to rotate it, or we can click on the Edit button. We can choose the Crop tool. You can click on the Effects button. Choose a variety of those. Okay, next we're going to learn how to scan in slides and negatives. So this little tray comes out. We're going to have to remove that. That is just for when you're scanning newspaper clippings and photographs. So we need to remove this tray. So next we're going to put our slide and negative tray onto the flatbed. Try not to touch the glass. You're going to know it's in there when these little grooves lock into place. So now that we've loaded the slide tray with some slides, we're going to close the scanner. Now within our scanning application, we choose what type of object we're going to scan. What we loaded in was positive film, that's slides. If it was negatives, we would choose negatives, either a color or black and white film. It also has special presets for newspapers and magazine prints. So what we have in there are slides, so that's what we're going to choose. And let's go ahead and click on preview. Oh, it's also very important that we always choose color, the image type, not grayscale, not black and white, because iPhoto is only going to import the RGB color profile, so it needs to be on color. So let's go ahead and hit preview. So after we click the preview button, it shows the slides that we scanned. They're now in the preview mode. And then what we can do, that's exactly how we want them appear. You can make adjustments if it scanned wrong, but now that we see that we got exactly what we want, the scanner is smart enough to even though it was one pass, one scan, it's smart enough to recognize that these are 4 separate pictures. So once we click the scan button, it is going to separate those images. It is a slow process, be patient. Now the scanner is going to let you know after it's scanned in all 4 of those slides. So we'll just mosey back over to iPhoto and we're going to choose File, Import to Library. And it's always going to scan them in sequential order, so we can just hold down. It did multiple ones that time, so we can hold down the shift button, use the arrows, and grab all 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Choose import. There we go. Now they're always going to go into your last import folder. So here's where you keep things organized, and we're going to select all of those. Drag that into the folder that you want to keep. Now if you wanted to make adjustments, you can click on that and then go to the edit tool and do whatever you like. Black and white, sepia tone, whatever you like. Here's a handy little feature in iPhoto. Some of these slides and negatives have been damaged by water spots and dust, and if you click on the edit tool, it's going to bring you into edit mode, and then you can just simply select the retouch tool. Let's just say here in the sky. You can go ahead and clean some of these up. It's not perfect as Photoshop can be, but this does a really good job and is great for non-Photoshop users. And that's another episode of Tech Talk. I'm your host, Kelly McLean, and I hope you tune in next time.